Hi guys, welcome on my channel Crochet with Jana. Today I'm going to show you another doily project. My doily is measured about 15.5 inches in diameter, but adding extra rand, so repeat our pattern, we can make this project bigger. So during my tutorial I'm going to explain what we have to do to repeat the pattern and add extra rands as well. For this project I am using crochet hook size 1.5 millimeters and the thread in size 10. So let's get started. Our work, we are going to start by making slip knot, then chain of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, slip stitch in first chain stitch to form a ring. And now we are going to start our first round, chain 1, then into the circle we are going to make 16 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. Slip stitch into our first single crochet, and now we are going to start second round by making chain 1 and single crochet exactly in the same single crochet as we've done slip stitch. Chain of 3. Then we need to skip first single crochet into the next one single crochet, chain 3, skip the next single crochet into the second single crochet, chain 3, and again we are going to skip the first one and single crochet into the next, chain 3, skip the first one, single crochet into the next. So I've done 4 and we should have 8 chain 3 spaces all the way around. So we need to work single crochet in each second single crochet from our previous round. So this is my 7th, but instead of our last chain 8 space, we are chain 3 space, we are going to make chain 1 and half double crochet in our single crochet. So by working this way we are in the center of our last chain space. Round number 3, we are going to start by making chain 1, then single crochet in our first chain 3 space, chain of 5, single crochet in next chain space, chain 5, single crochet in next chain space, chain 5, single crochet in next chain space. So this pattern now we are going to repeat again all the way around. Single crochet in each chain space, so we should have 8 chain 5 spaces this time. I've done my 5, 6, 7, and the last one, the 8th one, instead of chain of 5 we are going to make chain of 2 and double crochet in our single crochet. And straight away we can start round number 4 by making chain 1 and single crochet in our first chain space, 1, 2, yes, and now chain of 7, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, single crochet in next chain space, chain of 7, single crochet in next chain space, chain of 7, single crochet in next, and all the way around. So at the end, instead of our last chain 7 space, we are going to make chain of 3 and treble crochet in our first single crochet. At the end of our round, as I said before, we are going to work chain 3 and then treble crochet in our first single crochet. Round number 5, we are going to start by making chain 1, single crochet in our chain space, and now chain of 35, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 35 chain stitches, and now into the fourth chain stitch from the beginning. 1, 2, 3 and 4 we are going to work slip stitch. So we've got big loop and then chain of 4, single crochet in next chain space, then again chain of 35, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then again into the fourth chain from the beginning, slip stitch, then chain of 4 and single crochet in next chain space. And this pattern now we are going to repeat all the way around, so we should have 8 big loops. So each time we are working with chain 35, then slip stitch into the fourth chain stitch and then chain of 4. Round number 6. After slip stitch in our first single crochet, after our last chain 4, we are going to start by making slip stitch in chain 4 space, chain 1, and now 4 single crochets in our first chain 4. 2, 3 and 4. Then we are going to our big loop and we need to start with single crochet, then 2 half double crochets, 1 and 2, then 10 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now 20 treble crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, then another 10 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 half double crochets, 1 and 2, and 1 single crochet. Then we are going directly to the next chain for space, and again we are going to make 4 single crochets, 2, 3 and 4, then 4 single crochets in next one, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we've got another big loop when we have to repeat what we've done over here. So we are going to start with single crochets, then 2 half double crochets, 10 double crochets, 20 treble crochets, another 10 double crochets, 2 half double crochets, and 1 single crochet. Then in next 2 chain 4 spaces, another 4 single crochets, and this pattern we are going to repeat all the way around. And number 7, we are going to start to make slip stitch in next 3 single crochets. We've done in first one already, 2 and 3, and now in our big loop into the next 8 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So we are going to start our run from the 8th stitch in big loop, chain 1, then single crochet in our 8th stitch, and then in next 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So we are exactly in a 16th stitch with single crochets, apart from the stitches as we've done slip stitch. Now one more single crochet in the same stitch, so into the 16th we are going to work 2 single crochets, and now 1 single crochet in next 16 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. So we should have 33 single crochets in a row, and the last 7 stitches we are going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, then next 8 single crochets, so all single crochets in chain 4 spaces, and next 7 stitches in our next big loop, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are going to start from the 8th one, so exactly the same as at the beginning. And now we are going to repeat, so 1 single crochet in next 15 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So this is our 16th stitch, 1 more single crochet in this stitch, and then 1 single crochet in next 16. So the last 7 stitches we are going to skip, then all single crochets in chain 4 spaces, and the next 7. So we are going to start from the 8th again, and this pattern we are going to repeat all the way around. So on both sides we are going to skip first and last 7 stitches, and into the 16th stitch, when we are starting count from the first single crochet, we are going to make 2 single crochets, so in total 33 single crochets. Number 8, we are going to start by making slip stitch in next 7 single crochet. So we've done in our first one and now in next 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So we are going to start from the 8th single crochets. Chain 1, then single crochet in that single crochet. Now chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we are going to skip next to single crochet in third, chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have to skip next to single crochet in third, chain of 5. Then we have to skip next to single crochet in third, chain 5. And again, now we have to skip 2 single crochet in third. So we are going to work 6 chain 5 spaces. I've done 4 so far, another chain 5. Then we have to skip next 2 single crochets in third. One more, 3, 4, 5. Then we have to skip next 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet in third. Our last 7 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we are going to skip. Now chain of 5 again. Then we have to skip next 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 single crochet in 8th. So on both sides we are going to skip 7 single crochets, and now we are going to continue this pattern. So 6 chain 5 spaces and single crochet in each time in third single crochet. Round number 9, we are going to start by making slip stitch in our first 3 chain stitches. 1, 2 and 3. So we are exactly in the center. Now chain 1 and single crochet, chain of 5, single crochet in next chain space, chain 5, single crochet in next chain space, chain 5, single crochet in next chain space, chain of 5, single crochet in next chain space, then one more time chain of 5. So on each motif now we are going to have 5 chain 5 spaces, so one less than we've done in our last one round. Then chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and we are going to skip next chain 5 space. We are going directly to the first one on the next group, and from now we are going to repeat 3, 4, 5. So we should have another 5 chain 5 spaces. Between each motifs we are going to skip the center chain 5 space, and we have to work chain 5 from last one exactly to the first one. Round number 10, we are going to start by making slip stitch in our first 3 chain stitches, chain 1, then single crochet in our first chain 5 space on the first motif. Now chain of 5, single crochet in next chain space, chain 5, single crochet in next chain space. So now we are exactly in a center chain 5 space into the third one, and now we are going to make chain of 30, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30. Single crochet in the same chain 5 space. So exactly in our third chain 5 space we've done chain of 30. Then chain of 5, single crochet in next chain space, chain 5, and single crochet in next one. So before and after we've got 2 chain 5 spaces, and now we've got our chain 5 space between 2 motifs. So After single crochet in the last one, now we are going to work chain of 35. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 and 35. And the same as we've done before, in our fourth chain from the beginning, 1 2 3 and 4, we are going to make slip stitch, then chain of 4, 1 2 3 and 4. Then we are going to skip our middle chain 5 space, and we have to go to the first chain 5 on the next motif. So another chain of 30 ish we've got just between our two motifs, one exactly into the center, so into the third chain space, and another one just between them. And from now we are going to repeat our pattern. So chain of 5, single crochet in next chain space, chain 5, single crochet in next chain space, so this is our third one, and now we are going to make another chain of 30, then single crochet in the same chain space, then 2 more times chain 5, 1 and 2, and just between our two motifs from here we are going to work chain of 35, slip stitch into the fourth chain stitch, then another chain of 4, a single crochet in our first chain 5 space of the next motif. So here we've got one and here we've got second. In the middle we've got only 2 single crochets, but between them we've got chain 4, then our loop and another chain 4, so chain of 35, slip stitch into the fourth chain stitch and then chain 4. So this is actually mean that we've got big loop and 2 chain 4 spaces before and after, and then another 2 chain 5 spaces. Event number 11, we are going to start by making slip stitch in our first chain space, then chain 1, and we are going to start with 5 single crochets. 1 2 3 4 and 5. 5 single crochets in next chain space. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Into our big loop we are going to start with single crochet, then 2 half double crochets, and this time we are going to work 41 double crochets. So we are working only with double crochets, not with treble crochets. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and until 41. So at the end, so after my last double crochet, I will go back to you to show you what we have to do next. After my last double crochet, the 41 double crochets I've done so far, we are going to make 2 half double crochets and 1 single crochet. Then in our next 2 chain 5 spaces we are going to work 5 single crochets. 1 2 3 4 and 5. In next chain 5 space another 5 single crochets. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Then in chain 4 space before our next big loop we are going to make 4 single crochets. 1 2 3 and 4. Then in our next big loop we are going to work exactly the same what we've done before. So we are going to start with single crochet, then 2 half double crochets, 41 double crochets, then 2 half double crochets and 1 single crochet, 4 single crochets in next chain 4 space, and then 5 single crochets in next 2 chain 5 spaces. So this is our whole pattern, and now we are going to repeat it all the way around. I will go back to you at the beginning of the next round. Number 12, we are going to start by making slip stitch in next 9 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, and then into the next 7 stitches in our first big loop. So again we are going to start from the 8th one, so basically in actually our first 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now we are in 8th stitch, chain 1, single crochet in the same double crochet, and now 1 single crochet in next 32 double crochet. So pattern is very similar as we have done before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 and 32. So our last 7 stitches we are going to skip 2, 4, 6, 7, and then all single crochets in chain spaces plus first 7 in next big loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we are going directly to the 8th one, and we are going to repeat our pattern. So we are going to make 1 single crochet in next 32 stitches. Then again we are going to skip all single crochets in chain spaces. Then in first 7 stitches, and we are going directly to the 8th one, exactly the same as we've done here. And this pattern now we are going to repeat all the way around. Round number 13, after slip stitch in our first single crochet, we are going to start by working slip stitch in next 7 single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now chain 1 and single crochet in our 8th single crochet. Then we are going to repeat what we've done before. So we are going to make 6 chain 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then we need to skip the next 2 stitches, single crochet in third, chain of 5, and we are going to skip next 2, single crochet in next, in third, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then we have to skip first 2 single crochet in third, chain of 5, and again we are going to skip 2 single crochet in third. So I've done 4, another 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochet in third, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then single crochet in third. So the rest of single crochets our 7 we are going to skip. Now chain of 5, and we have to start from the 8th single crochet on the next part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 we are going to skip, single crochet in 8th, and again we are going to make 6 chain 5 spaces and another one between our motifs. Round number 14, we are going to start by making slip stitch in next 3 chain stitches, then chain 1 and single crochet in our first chain 5 space. In exactly the same way as our round number 9, we are going to work 5 chain 5 spaces. So we are going to start with single crochet, then chain of 5, single crochet in next chain space, chain 5, single crochet in next chain space, chain 5, single crochet in next chain space, chain 5, single crochet in next, one more time, chain of 5, and single crochet in last. So we've got 5 chain 5 spaces, and now we are going to make chain of 5. Then we need to skip chain 5 space in the middle, and we have to work single crochet in first chain 5 space of the next part. And from now chain of 5, single crochet in next chain 5 space, and we are going to repeat. So if you are planning work bigger size, so as I said, this pattern is adjustable, we are going to finish this round, which is the same as round number 9, and then we need to go back in this tutorial to round number 10. So exactly the same as we've done in round number 10, we are going to work chain 30 space in the middle of chain 5, so into the third one, and then chain 35 plus slip stitch in 4th chain stitch and another chain 4 as we have done over here between. So this is supposed to work, and it going to be double our pattern so far. So the same as we've done before, we had 8 loops, now 16, and then 32. So it's completely up to you, but if you would like to stay with the same size as I am doing right now, so only 2 repeats, just wait and finish this round. In the meantime, I will go back to show you what we have to do as a last one round, and that's it. So if you would like to make this project bigger, just repeat the pattern. Now we are working on round number 9, then we are going to repeat from round number 10, 11, and basically everything what we've done so far. So just repeat the pattern with double crochets, because as you remember we started with treble crochets. I think double crochets will be even better because we've got more parts every single repeat. And number 15, we are going to start by making slip stitch in first 3 chain stitches, then chain 1 and single crochet in our first chain 5 space. Now chain of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, single crochet in next chain space, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, single crochet in next chain space. So as you can see in this round, instead of chain of 5, we are working with chain 6 all the time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single crochet in our last chain space. Now on each part we are going to have 4 chain 6 spaces, and exactly the same as we've done in our last round, we are going to make chain of 6, and we have to skip the center chain space. We are going directly to the first one of the next part, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, single crochet in next chain space, chain of 6, single crochet in next chain space, and then all the way around. So 4 chain 6 spaces at the top of each part plus 1 in the middle. And this is actually our last one round. If you would like to make a border of this project, you can easily, after slip stitch in our first single crochet, work 7 single crochets in each chain space. So we are going to start by making slip stitch in first chain space, chain 1 and then 7 single crochets in each chain space, and then it can be our project completely done. So it's completely up to you. I'm just starting thinking about adding one extra round with single crochets. So if you are actually not sure, you saw the video at the beginning of this tutorial, so you are able to see how the whole project with single crochets at the end looks like. If you don't like, you can leave it as it is. So that's it for today. Thank you for staying with me to the end of this tutorial, and see you in the next one. Have a nice day.